Lord, it's hot. If this weather this week don't encourage you to get right with the good Lord, I don't know what will. Because I'm telling you, friends, if it's this hot in West Virginia, it is much hotter than hell. Trust me. My turkey is making noise because she's really hot. She's standing in the kiddie pool. She's not, like, overheating. She's just bitching. Which brings us to our next point today, friends. Yesterday was a sermon. Today's a lesson. All right. Now, I know better. I know to post and ghost. I usually do. But yesterday, I got sucked down the rabbit hole of reading all the comments on what's been going on my page. You understand that I don't afford any time to the 9,000 comments and responses that I sometimes get. Now, if I know you and it's all in good fun and we're still friends at the end of the day and can laugh and shake hands, then great. But if for any reason you feel it important with your 27 friends and your 16 followers to send me not only a personal message, but to comment on several videos and say, I don't watch Cigarette Mom for the Jesus stuff. I don't watch Cigarette Mom for the political stuff. I watch it because I want you to be funny. I think you need to be funny again. You're missing the point of Cigarette Mom, darling. Cigarette Mom's the one that goes, me and you need to go outside and talk about something real quick. Because it ain't the stuff that you say at the kitchen table. It ain't the stuff that you say out in public. It is the stuff that you say on the porch when you're trying to get people to start acting right. So I'm sorry that your delicate tendencies have triggered your emotional capacity. I'm really sorry about that. I advise you to grow some thicker skin because it's just getting started. Okay? Even Trump's over it. He dropped an F-bomb on the news, on the national news, on live TV. He dropped a big old F-bomb, and I was like, that's my president. That'd be like the Pope saying, would y'all bow your damn heads and shut the hell up? You only have so much patience. So much patience. You know, all he wanted to do the last 2 weeks is have a birthday party for himself and the military, show off our muscle a little bit, enjoy this nice heat wave, and welcome in summer right before 4th of July. And he can't even get a breath in because he's like, now I got to watch all these damn kids, and they don't know what they're doing. They've been fighting since the dawn of time. I told them not to do it. They did it anyway. This is the fuck around of times. This is the find out of times. And if for any reason me telling you the truth because you don't like the messenger or the means that it's coming out of, I got nothing for you, son. This is real talk, and your reality check is about to fucking bounce, all right? Yesterday was Tammy Terry. Today we fully engaged Corky Terry mode. And if you know my dad, you know he looks like this 99% of the time because you can't believe how fucking stupid that y'all are to say this stuff to my face. I think you're missing the point where I'm a professional comedian, storyteller, and songwriter, and I will and have and will do it again, make an example out of you and pay my rent with it. Taylor Swift's been doing it for 1,000 years, and y'all are still making friendship bracelets and showing up to her $1,700 a ticket concerts. I do it on my front porch, and y'all get all pissed off and want to call the law. If you don't like what I'm saying, by all means, find any of the other 7 million people on, or billion people on the planet and follow their page. But if you think for 1 second you're going to change my mind, change my tone, change my outlook on what I'm telling on my own page, Nicole, I'm going to make an example of you. I don't like all the religious and politics talk. Well, nobody does, but somebody needs to be talking about it because they sure as hell like talking about it with their kids, and they sure as hell like talking about it on the news. If you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. Move. You're not a tree. It's like Mae Estes said, nothing will kill a situation quicker than stubborn will. And I'm not stubborn. I'm grounded in my convictions. And like a tree standing on the shore, I shall not be moved in my convictions. I'm a mover and shaker every other time. I'm rocking and rolling. I'm keeping the roads hot. We leave today for Montana, and I'm trying to get Sean to help me get that truck straightened out before it gets so hot today that I can't breathe nor smoke. But nothing's going to get my hormonal flage and lack of estrogen running just as hard as it can, like somebody that don't know nothing about nothing telling me how to do something. If you don't like what I'm saying, then listen to my music. If you don't like my music, then watch my page. If you don't like my page, buy a hat. There's something about me that you like, I promise. There's a lot of shit that you won't. As is the human condition. I'm madly in love with that man in there right now having coffee. Do I love every single thing about him? No. Do we get along about everything? No. Do we argue 9 times out of 10 about the dumbest shit in the world? Yes. But I still love him, and I have vowed to honor and protect him and keep him for the rest of my life. Doesn't mean that we have to get along like peas and carrots all the dadburn time. But I did love that this morning. I loved the concern from people who I wouldn't even let carry my guitar into a show, let alone sing for me. Sarah, you're a musician. No, that's one of the things on my resume. I'm not a piece of dice. I'm not a coin. I am a disco ball. Which means that I have many sides. I have more colors than a Crayola box. But it is hot as... Now, I'm not going to say hell because hell's hotter. It's almost as hot as hell. Almost heaven is almost hell today because it is warm. And I am tickled enough just to get out there as sweating and as hot and as pissed off as I am to get in that redneck hot tub, which is just a 4x2, whatever. That little stock tank that I bought for the brooders, I bleached it, scrubbed it, and now filled it up with water and chlorine, and I'm fixing to go out there and lay in it and get a little bit of suntan before I go to the mountains. I'm going to be driving all night, driving all day tomorrow, driving all night tomorrow night, driving all day on Thursday. So today I am taking it slow and trying not to get all worked up because of the heat. It's real hard to do when y'all keep swatting at the hornet's nest. I feel like Trump right now. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. And if you are offended by the word fuck, then I don't even know why you're on my page. I even have a single about it. There's a disclaimer about it. I have told you several times my comedy is not intended for children. It's intended for the grown-ups that need to correct the children. It's intended for all of us my age and older who's fed up with the status quo and wants everything to change because we got to get back to where we were on September the 12th, 2001. What will it take to do that? What will it take to get the patriotism and the combined humanity that we had on September the 12th of 2001? What's it going to take? I hope it don't take another attack. I hope it don't take another all, be all, end of the world. I hope that you can just find it in your heart to get along with somebody else, even though they might disagree with you. Even though they voted a different way, even though they love a different way. You hear how hypocritical you sound, and I especially love on my little thing about don't bitch about sleeper cells if you were protesting the illegal immigration. Hellur. What do those two things have to do with each other? You couldn't hit the point if you was in a boat and it was water. You're missing the whole damn point. And I love how all the insults came over from Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook saying, when's your next drag show, sir? Born a woman, gonna die a woman. Just because my dick's bigger than yours don't mean that I'm trans. Okay? Nothing against those people. If that's the path that they want to follow, go for it. But I got better things to spend my money on, like lights and water and internet. You know, everybody was talking the other day, and they were like, you know, our parents could afford houses, and you know, now we're working twice as hard and we can't afford houses. Yeah, our parents also didn't have streaming services and getting their nails done all the time, and Stanley Cups and gym memberships and yoga pants and Netflix and HBO. If you watch your pennies, the dollars will add up. I'm just saying. I rob Peter to pay Paul 90% of the time. Don't have my nails done. I rob Peter to pay Paul half the time. Done got my makeup on. I am so poor that I couldn't even pay attention. I doll up. You call me a transvestite. I doll up. You call me Tammy Faye Baker. I put on lip gloss to go to church the other day. And the hate that crawled out of the woodwork from the devil's own bowels came at me. Keep on. Keep on. It doesn't faze me. It irks me, which is really funny because the more I get irked, the harder I write and the faster I talk. So there'll be another couple albums come out of this. If you really want to be made an example of, keep on. But you may not like what I have to say, and that's fine. I don't like a shit thing that Meryl Streep has to say. I'm still going to watch her movies. I don't agree with everything that Kid Rock says. I'm still going to eat at his steakhouse. It's art. It's also a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so damn hard. But you know what? You're not going to get out alive of this anyway, so you might as well have fun and look for the bright side. Because I'm telling you, everybody is wasting away trying to do Ozempic and Mounjaro and gastric bypass. That was the phase 20 years ago. And then it was Dexatrim and cocaine and, anything we can do to get skinny and not exercise. You're not going to outlive me anyway. It don't matter what you do. When the Lord says it's time for you to go, you have to check out. Done. I don't care how many sit-ups you did. I don't care how many marathons you ran. I don't care that you ate whole food, plant-based, organic. I don't care who you loved. I don't care who you talked to. I don't care where you went to school. I don't care how you voted. It ain't going to extend your life any. Yeah, I know. Trump's dropping them F-bombs there. He's dropping bombs all over, son. When he said they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I kind of felt like if Jesus was a cusser, which they don't mention that part, but the vernacular has changed over the past 2,000 years. This is the same moment I feel when Jesus is like, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. So, it is what it is. Hello, Beth. Another Beth. Your name is my name, too. Good to see you. Glad you're here. And I'm getting tickled, though, because I love that everybody, and I would really take your opinion into consideration if you had 5-6 million followers, if you were a celebrity that's higher on the totem pole than me. If you've been on the Grand Ole Opry stage more than I have, yeah, I'll probably listen to what you have to say. But if I saw you at the Dollar General checking me out the other day, and all you can say is, can you talk about anything else besides Jesus? Well, then, honey, you need him worse than I do. I'm just saying, it's too hot. It's too hot, and I'm too low on hormones, and I'm too low on sleep to be messing with me. And I know that a lot of you can relate to me because you're also pre-hormonal, pre-menopausal, PMS, and can't find a cigarette lighter for the love of God. Fell off the back porch this morning, and the turkeys got into the straw again. Hellur. Is anybody else hollering and feeling me out there? Does anybody else need just a little bit of Valium and maybe some marijuana? Does anybody else hope that there's more L8s at the Kroger and Hurricane? I can't. It's too hot. It's too hot for y'all piss me off like this. There's my lighter. I found it. Don't worry. It has feathers on it. See? Found it. Beth, where are you watching from? Where are you at? Are you close by that you can come to a show? Because I think I'd like to meet you in real life. I'm glad you found me. My songs are all right. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're bad. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're sad. Sometimes they'll make you happy. Sometimes they'll piss you off. The point is that it's art and it needs to be talked about. Flipping tables wasn't pretty. That's exactly right, Beth. The only time Jesus ever stood in church was to say, y'all are a bunch of hypocrites and you're screwing up my daddy's house. Hello? It's hot. I'm fat. And I don't want to go. But I have to. No, I'm not talking about tonight. I'm just saying in general. If it's hot outside and you invite me, I'm overweight. I like the indoors. Unless I can smoke, I'm probably not going to come. Just letting you know. Just don't be offended. Don't be offended. Be like, well, I still want to be invited. Don't pull a Maleficent where I have to show up and be like, curse your firstborn child and like bring in my flying monkeys. It's still send the invite. That's just good manners. But just know in your heart of hearts that it's hot and I am sweating like I've had a night sweat without an NyQuil. And I'm telling you, it's too hot to be messing with me, all right? Somebody said, what are you going to do, punch him in the mouth? No. I'm just going to embarrass the shit out of you on Facebook. I'm going to make an example of you on Spotify and make tens of cents off of it. I'm going to call you out at every show and everybody's going to be like, ha ha, you'll be famous. See, Beth, oh God, I knew I liked you already. Send me a friend request. Pearl's watching. How's my favorite? Oh, you're in Somerset. We just come through Somerset. I love Somerset. We used to spend every summer at Alligator One down there in Nancy with my granny until she passed away there on Little Lisa Lane by Troy Martin's big boat shop. You know what I'm talking about, up there by Indian Hills. Anyway, that's where we always used to spend the summers. And I do like going to Somerset because my buddy goes to church there at the United Methodist Church. That's a pre-church. They got a nice piano. And I also like the Hobby Lobby that you got. So, Somerset. Loving it. We're going to be playing in Campton, which is not too far from you, on July the 11th. So, come up and see us. Come all the way from Somerset. Hit up 75. Get off there at Irvin. Cut across. Ain't that far. No, I just say that I'm blunt because that's how the Lord rolled me. If you know, you know. That's me, Amanda. Don't be messing with me before I've had an L8 while I'm hot. Just can't do it. It's too damn hot. It's too damn hot. It's so hot that I'm going to go stand in my redneck hot tub and talk to you because I'm too hot not to be a little bit chill in my heels. So, hang on. I got to get my sunglasses. Been working on some hats. If you need a hat, I got some new ones. I'll show them to you. This baby. It's called the 3 Feather, and it's because it's got 3 big turkeys, but it's also filled in it. But anyway, it's a UV protected hat, straw with some turquoise accents. That one's going for $100 on my website. If you want the turkey and the straw one, it's got a double band on it. All these feathers are locally, naturally, and ethically sourced. And of course, you can't beat the big dog. This is mine. Somebody asked me how much this one was. This one is $1,700, and I'll tell you why, because that's how much it cost me to get 9 big things of sheddings from the San Diego Zoo to make that hat. It was about $100 a tube. So, if you want to take it off my head, you can sure pay my rent for the next couple months. But anyway, they're all on SarahBethTerry.com. Oh, I about tripped over that damn step again. Y'all almost saw something really magical. Why are y'all in the maters? Billie Jean. Why are you in the maters? And you got Tom with you, I see. You big turkey. Anyway, so this is what we're doing. I have this this big stock tank. And there's my chickens trying to stay cool. But it is way too hot to just sit and puddle. So I'm standing in the stock tank. So, it's fine. If you weren't watching me, I'd probably be naked and laying down in the middle of it and not giving a damn because it's too hot for me to care about what I look like. If you see me this summer wearing a bikini and I've got a fupa and more rolls than the dinner buffet at Bob Evans, then just shut your mouth, okay? It's too hot to worry about how you look. Just take them clothes off and cool off. Oh, my turkeys are hot. Oh, everybody's hot. Y'all come get in this pool. Y'all got your own kiddie pool over there. Just go get in it. Shit. But anyway, I was doing some interesting reading yesterday. Y'all ever read this? Y'all ever read this, the whole thing? The United States Constitution, have you ever read it? Turns out y'all are wrong about a lot of shit that you're bitching about online. Might want to peruse that. And I do believe that everybody that serves in Congress needs to be handed a copy of this and take the citizenship test. Because if we're making people come and take it to get in our country, then you should know how to answer it to run it. It'd be like going to a church and the preacher don't know the Bible. Why are you here? Learn your stuff. Read the book. All right, I've cooled off my feet. We're okay. Whew, Lord. I'm telling you, I'm puddling. But no, I did read it. And in this big old baby is also the amendments, the Declaration of Independence, the Articles of Confederation, and Common Sense by Thomas Paine. So, read it. And if I can read it smoking a joint sitting in a redneck hot tub over 2 hours yesterday, there's no reason why everybody in Congress can't peruse it over the golf course this weekend. Just saying. Oh, hello, Beth. Thank you. Okay, I'm also reading As Southern as It Gets. It's 1,000 Reasons to Never Leave the South. And I wanted to see if we agreed on any of this. I just bought it the other day. Got it at a gift shop, and I thought, well, let's see. There might be a song hiding in there. All right, we're talking about As Southern as It Gets. Cheese grits. Sweet tea. Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers. Might as well be hot tea. All right. The squeak of a rocking chair. This one don't rock, but it squeak. Country ham and red-eye gravy. All right, I'll take that. Family reunions sometimes. Fried green tomatoes, only if I can watch the movie while I do it. My turkeys don't eat all of them. Shit asses. Anyway, blazes of azaleas. I do love that. The always appropriate remark will bless your heart. Now listen, you know that covers a multitude of sins, including your kids ugly and you're stupid. Just say bless their heart. Coming to the aid of neighbors. I'm telling you, if that ain't Southern. The evening serenade of a mockingbird. The voracious fondness for pie. I love pie. I love all kinds of pie. Oh, looky here. Looky here. There was 40 clovers stuck right in here. That's some good luck. Right here by deviled eggs. Well, I'm telling you. It's right here where it says, Southern writers have a great sense of place. That makes you write the truth. When you do that, people read it and say, you wrote down my life. If I haven't heard that at every show I've done since 1992, I'll kiss your ass. Did you write that about me? Yep. telling you I'm puddling. I'm puddling. So all of y'all want to bitch about I've got on more makeup than Tammy Faye Baker. No, I don't. I just tan, and I don't feel my face full of plastic, so therefore, it looks all right in the summertime. In the wintertime, I look a little crepey because I don't use fillers. I don't use fillers, and I don't use filters on anything. My mouth, my face, nothing. 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 So anyway, it's too hot to sit out here and bitch too much longer, but I just want to get on here and say good morning and remind you that the whole point of a cigarette, Mom, is for us to sit here, bitch about it, smoke about it, and get through it together. Sometimes the topics won't be funny. Sometimes the topics won't apply to you. Sometimes the topics will step on your toes just like the preacher's preaching to you on Sunday morning in the back row. I'm here for it. I'll light one up and smoke it with you, and we'll talk about it. I love you just the same, and I pray for you just the same, but quit pissing me off. It's like my daddy says when my mom's napping on the couch, why wake the bear? Why poke the bear? Why poke the bear? Why poke the bear? Just let it sleep. So anyway, I'm hot as a $2 pistol, and I'm puddling here on the floor, so I'm going to get off here and go jump butt naked into my chicken hot tub. Unless you send a drone over and you don't know where I am, so nanner, nanner, baby. But if you do see something that looks like a beached whale hanging out in a redneck hot tub, please do not call Greenpeace. I don't have time for the paperwork today. I just don't. So, anyway, it's hot. It's Tuesday. I leave in 7 hours and head west to where it's a little cooler at only 89 degrees this week. So, looking forward to that. Might take a sweatshirt. So, anyway, we're going to start how we ended and end how we started. If you ain't got your life right, you're too hot to talk. If you ain't got your life right with the Lord, this heat should remind you to. I think I just got baptized again. At least got sprinkled. So anyway, I love you. I mean that. And if you like what I'm doing, great. Listen to my music. Buy a hat. Buy a guitar pick. Hang out. Smoke a cigarette. Stay hydrated. Whatever. If you don't like me, then shut up and sell on, Alice. There's really no need to show your ass before you walk out the door. I'm just telling you. So, yeah, today I'm a redneck. I'm a redneck. I'm a hill jack. You poor, dumb hill person. Like, I mean, I just, whatever you want to call me at this point, just don't call me late for supper. I really don't care. I don't. But shout out to Pearl, who's watching the puppy. Shout out to Mom and Daddy, who's watching Winona. Shout out to our neighbors who are going to be watching all 60 chickens and 4 turkeys while we're gone out west. Thank you to everybody who's been so kind and supportive of us and praying for us and praying for you too. Even though we might not always agree, I don't care how you voted, who you love, where you live, you know, how you was raised. I still love you. And I hope to get to meet you in real life so I can tell you that face to face. So come to a show or book me near you so we can do this in real life. In the meantime, keep your Bibles up and your powder dry and stay hydrated because, good Lord, friends, it's hotter than the blazes. In the meantime, friends, remember, as always, I'm Sarah Beth Terry Courtney, and you're not.